Number 9, we have another lasagna. This one with a vegetarian spin. Spinach and mushroom lasagna. I use 6 large portobello caps. I scrape out the gills and chop them up. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a 1/4 pound of pancetta, 2 thick cut slices, diced. Brown it, then add the mushrooms.
We're going to add in our carrots, our onions, garlic, our rosemary, our thyme, our bay leaves. Give them a good mix around.
When I make my mushroom sauce, the secret is that I use fresh portobellos, which cook up very beefy, and very earthy porcinis. Take a handful of dried porcinis if you're getting them from a bulk bin, or look for these tiny little pouches in your produce section. Throw them down into chicken stock if you're not vegetarian, or water if you are. Let them reconstitute, and you'll end up with mushroom-flavored stock, plus reconstituted porcini to add to the sauce. When you pull it out, chop them up, drop the porcini down in with the portobellos.
So, Rachel, in your recipe, you call for 6 beautiful portobello mushroom caps. In this case, again, we're using a different mushroom, and it's called chicken of the woods. Instead of having that rich beefy flavor that you find in a portobello, this actually has a rich chicken flavor.
Now, at this stage, you're going to add in, 3 or 4 tablespoons of tomato paste. Stir it until it's fragrant. When you can smell the aroma of the tomato, add in a little dry white wine. I use about 1.5 cups. Stir that up, let it start to cook out.
A beautiful, creamy, organic milk from the market. And we're going to stir in 1.5 cups of that.
Over here, I have 2 boxes of chopped organic frozen spinach.
And we're going to kind of spread it out because that makes it a little bit easier to mix.
To keep everybody together, we're going to take a couple of lightly beaten eggs, throw that down into the mix. We're going to add a couple of handfuls of grated Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. And a little black pepper.
So I'm just going to stir this to combine. And once that's all set, I'm going to season it with salt and pepper, and then a little bit of grated whole nutmeg.
I have bechamel, just white sauce, a little bit of flour and butter, a couple tablespoons of each. Cook it together, add 1.5 cups of milk to another pan. This is going to be for the top of our lasagna.
I'm going to use about 1/3 of it. Just layer that right on into the bottom of the pan.
You want to top it with your lasagna noodles. And we had these soaking in water for a few minutes. Now that we have the noodles on top, we spoon in about half of the spinach filling.
Then I just take my fingertips and moisten them a bit, and I just sort of gently pat it around. Then we're going to put our remainder, or our last third of our beautiful mushroom sauce. Yeah. Then, big finish, your last 3 pieces of lasagna sheet.
Now, I'm just going to pour on this bechamel sauce, nice and creamy.
Pop it into a hot oven and bake it for about 45 minutes. Once you get the beche on there, just to sort of gild the lily, take another little dab of parm and just sprinkle it lightly over the top.
Oh, yeah, that is looking good. What do you think?
See that? Man, I'm telling you, that's a winner, winner.